Is the mortgage lender I watch on YouTube actually an expert? Okay, let's talk about the dirty little secret that I am starting to see more and more around YouTube. So there's been a rise of people masquerading as mortgage experts on YouTube who really don't do mortgages. But what they're really good at is they're really good at being personable. They have really good editing. They're basically super good actors. It would be like if, I don't want to say Tom Cruise because he's super talented. Well, yeah, sure. I mean, look, if Tom Cruise was sitting here telling you guys about 30-year fixed mortgages or adjustable rate mortgages and he had the studio lighting, oh my God, wouldn't you want to work with Tom Cruise? I would. I totally would. He's an actor, right? He's really good at making people feel comfortable. Now, in Tom Cruise's position, we know he's an actor. He's made it clear that he's an actor, okay? What's happening on YouTube right now is there's some actors that are pretending to be mortgage experts, and they're not saying, hey, just so you know, I don't actually do mortgages at all. I sell you as a lead. I make you trust me by pretending to be a mortgage expert, but in reality, I will be taking the information you give me because you trust me and selling it to a lender I've never met and do not know. That is what is happening. Yeah, that is what is happening. And the reason is they can literally film some videos, have a link where you guys put in your information so that they will introduce you to a lender they trust. And they sell you. You're sold. They're getting paid for that. They're not doing it out of the kindness of their heart. They're getting paid for your information. Zillow does it. Realtor.com does it. They all do it, okay? But for me, as a real lender, I think it's so messed up. And the reason I think it's messed up is like, I don't know, think about your profession. Would you want someone pretending that they're an expert in your profession so that they can like trick people and sell their data? No, you wouldn't like it. And I don't like it either. So I'm gonna tell you guys how to spot if it's a real mortgage expert. And I want you guys to do this with every person you watch on YouTube that says they're a mortgage expert. Do it with me. I'm gonna give you guys all the tools. Stalk the hell out of me, go hard. Here we go. Number one, so if a lender's saying, call me, I'll help you with your loan. I always say, except Rhode Island and Utah, because I'm not licensed there. Most lenders don't specify where they're licensed, okay? And that's because if they specify where they're licensed, you're less likely to call, therefore they can't sell you as a lead. So if you go to NMLS Consumer Access, and I will have a link in this video, you can look up that lender. Yes, you can. The government has made it very transparent, which I love the government for. So you can do it by name, or you can do it by NMLS. My NMLS is 247743. Type it in. Go for it, okay? It's gonna show you all the states I'm licensed in, how long I've been licensed in them. What you'll see is that I've been licensed in California for a very long time, and I started adding all the other states about 4 years ago, okay? Full transparency. Always. Now, what you may notice when you start to look up some of the other people that you follow on YouTube is they're only licensed in one state. So what that means is if they're only licensed in one state, that means that legally they can only do loans in that state. If you are not in that state, you will be referred to another lender. Okay? Now, could you be referred to a call center? Yeah, I know one guy, he actually does a good amount of loans. Like he does good loans, but the states he's not licensed in, it gets farmed out to a call center. He gets a part of that business for doing that. You know, the guy who drives me nuts the most is the one that doesn't do any loans at all. I looked up his production last year. He did 0 loans. He's selling everybody as a lead that trusts him enough to fill out that form. That's not right. It's not right. Okay, so you're gonna go to NMLS and you're gonna look up their license. Now look, if you really like this loan person and the state they're licensed in is one you're in, cool, call them. Like you may get to actually work with them. Awesome. I'm not saying everyone's a scammer. I'm just saying that's a red flag right there. See where they're licensed. Number 2, if someone's saying they're a mortgage expert, it's super easy to figure it out. So Google Jennifer Beeston reviews. Go check out my Google reviews. Google theirs. How many do they have? They only have 5? What? Wait, how can someone be a mortgage expert and have all these followers and only have 5 reviews? Because they're selling people as leads. Okay, so you're gonna look at reviews, look at news. That's another one. I mean, here's the thing. If someone's been doing mortgages for a long time and they've been doing it, you know, high volume, really is an expert, guess who starts reaching out? Money.com reaches out, Time reaches out, Next Advisor reaches out, Realtor.com, all of these sites reach out to you once you hit that mortgage expert level because they know you're a great source. Okay, once again, Google Jennifer Beeston, guaranteed rate, news, Google it. Now Google the other person, okay? There are a few lenders on YouTube who are legit big producers. There are. I can think of 3. But there are a lot of people masquerading as mortgage experts to get your data to sell you as a lead. I do not think you should be rewarding people like that with your viewership. It's deceptive. Because here's the thing, they can talk a good game on YouTube, but who knows who the person they're referring to that business to, what they're gonna do. And the person who's watching that video is expecting that they're gonna get the service, the level, and the care of the person doing the video. But if someone's being sold as a lead, the odds of that happening are incredibly low. There is a reason why, you know, could I, with YouTube, you know, turn it up really high, get even more leads, and sell them off? Yeah, totally. I would never do it. And the reason I would never do it is because if I'm gonna sit here in this chair and tell you how a mortgage should go, the only way that I can ensure that happens is if you're working with myself and my team. Anything else, I am trusting a third party, which based on what I know about lending is not a good thing, and it's dishonest and it's disingenuous. So we're seeing more and more of this. I wanted to bring it to your attention because there's no warnings that say like, hey, this is an advertisement. But the bottom line is that if someone's talking about mortgages and they don't really do mortgages and they're selling your information as a lead, that should be disclosed. You guys should know what's happening and you should know that it's just an ad. So I hope this video is helpful. I hope that you understand what I'm trying to impart from it. You know, I saw it recently where I was just like, dude, you know, because one of these guys, like, he does this whole like first time home buyer stuff, like it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be great, you know, and so people really trust him. He doesn't do any mortgages at all, not at all. So as always, I'm licensed in 48 states, not Utah, not Rhode Island. I'm happy to help. You'd actually work with me and my team. Yeah, you'd be talking to me. If you call my cell phone, you're gonna get me. I'm not gonna sell you as a lead. I will never sell you as a lead. I will leave the industry and retire. Okay, but I will never sell you as a lead. Thanks for watching.